Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn how to create the seamless carousel effects. Could be on LinkedIn or could be on Instagram, but you have always wondered how do people create such flawless seamless carousels that keep moving to the next carousel without losing that effect of that line or of that circle or of that arrow and still be perfect from one slide to the other. I have tried it myself a lot of times, but it so happens that I end up not being perfect while moving from one slide to the other. But a lot of content creators create those seamless carousels without having it look like it has broken down or some misalignment or something always keeps going wrong. So for that I'll jump onto my screen. These are a few carousel templates that Canva has for us, and these are the kind of carousels that we always wanted to create. Like this is one good example where if you see, and let's say customize this carousel, that looks so perfect, isn't it? From moving from one slide to the other, the line does not simply break. So how do we create something like this? And that's exactly, or maybe this one. I just had a look at one other that's quite interesting. Let's say this one. Again the same. See, it does not break at all. It so seamlessly moves from one slide to the other. But how do we create carousels like this? Or this one. No, this is not a carousel, this is a post. Okay, so these two carousels, we would be going through these two carousel effects and building one from scratch and see how can we do that. So this is our first example carousel. It has 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 slides. So each has the size of, let's look at what the size is. So since it's an Instagram post, it's 1080 by 1080. So let's make it for ease of calculation purposes. Now why I want these calculations, as you would see in a minute. So we would be creating 1000 by 1000, so basically a square image. And for that I will open a new Canva page, create a new design. The number of slides here is 7. So what I'll do here is I'll go to custom size. I'll create a custom size. Now since it's 7 slides that we have to create, we make 7000 as the width, breaking into 7 equal parts of 1000 pixel each, and the height would be 1000 pixels, and we create it. So we will get a very wide page. Okay, yeah. Now what we do is we divide this into 7 blocks. How do we do that? We do that by simply going to file and okay, so you have the scale and the ruler over here, so we drag it over here and we come to 1000. Okay, so maybe 1000, then the next one would be 2000, okay. It might not be exactly accurate pixel wise, but yes, that's what we want. It could be 1 or 2 pixels here and there, and that is fine. 1000, now 4000, okay, 5000, okay, let's keep it here. Then we have 6. So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 different blocks which we will be going to use in our carousel. Now to have these line effects, next is what we want is to have the line effect. For that I go to elements and search for lines. Okay, and we go for shapes. Let's see, no, the shapes won't work, so we go for graphics. Yeah, this is what would work. Now I need that shape of flowing lines. We'll look for that. Okay, not these, not a straight line but a curvy line. So let us add a curvy line and the text. Okay, could be this one. Okay, I change it to white color and I make this background as black. Now this is, but is it the same one? No, it's not. Can we look for something else? Curvy dotted lines. Okay, curvy lines should suffice. Let's come back again, look for something else. This is too curvy. Can we use this one? Change the color to white so that we can see it. Okay, and make it dotted. Can we do it? We make it 8, but did the dots work? No, it didn't. Okay, let's use this one, or can we look for something else? Curvy lines, graphics. Let's find out something more relevant. Okay, I'll delete this one and I'll add this. Change the color to white, increase the border weight a little and make it bigger. Here we have some of these curvy lines, something like the example that we had. Not exactly the same though, but it's okay. But I want to find for something more closer. Anyways, let's use this one. Without wasting a lot of time, let's use this one. Okay. Something like this. Yeah. And maybe we can copy it and paste it again. And we flip it. How do we flip it? We select flip and flip it horizontally so that it connects with this one. Let's say we use it something like this. Okay, and we once again copy this possibly and finish it up all here. Okay, yep, here we have it. Yeah, and that's one entire line. Now we need the content. So let's say we use this set of content from here. So the journey, I copy this content to make it quicker. I keep it on the first one, the journey to self-improvement. I take this arrow and this shape again to make it a bit quicker, and I place it over here. I move to the next slide. Forgive your past mistakes. Let's say I add it over here somewhere. Okay, and I bring this one right here. That's the number 1 slide. Move on to the next one. I take the copy content, that's this, copy this content and bring it over here. Okay, I copy this effect, I bring it here. I move to the 4th slide. I copy the text. Okay, I bring it here. I copy the number, slide number that is. Let's put it over here, and this text. Okay, then the 4th slide. That, don't be afraid to ask for help. This is good. We copy this effect. We could have easily found something like this. I'm using this to just speed up our work. Slide number 6. Okay, we have it here. We take this content. Okay, let's move it somewhere to the top, and then we bring this content over here, and then the slide number, that is 5, and then the final slide, that is the slide number 7. Need help getting started. Awesome. Send me a DM, ask a question, and the slide number is not needed. So we can add contents like this, save this post, and so on. No, not the entire. Right. Okay. Bring it right here, and we have it here. Now we have the 7 different slides the way we wanted it to. Now we want to figure out a way to crop this, cut this into 7 different parts. For that, we download this. Let's download it. Keep the size 2x maybe. I don't need. Okay, I download this. I go back to canva.com. Instagram post, that's a square. I need 7 different posts, right? 7 posts, and then the first post I go and download, drag and drop this here. Okay, now copy this 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now I need to, so let's say okay, this might look a bit difficult to understand. Where exactly are we going to crop it? So for that, what we do is we add a small dividing line so that we exactly know where to crop it. So we go back to elements, add a line, a simple shape that is of a line. We change the color of the shape to, could be gray, and we leave it thin. Okay, I bring it to this exactly where we have had our divider. Yeah, so we copy this line. That's Control C, Control V. We bring it here. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C and Control V. Okay, so we have these light lines. We download it once again. We make the size as 2, download it. Next we come back here, we delete all of this. A bit tricky, a bit difficult, I would say, to do it the way I am suggesting, but I would say that's the easiest way to do it without moving on to any other app or without going anywhere else. Okay, it's getting downloaded. Now I come here. Now we have those line dividers. So if I make it bigger and I crop it, get it right here. Okay, so that's my first slide. Okay, I copy this, come back to this image, I move this image to the end, and now I drag it, bring the second one, then again I copy it, come back here, paste it here, move it this to the left, drag and drop it. Okay, again copy it, move to the next one, okay, we kind of try to make sure that the lines, so this is looking a bit distorted here, but we can take care of that later. Okay, that's the fourth slide. Now we have the fifth slide. Oops. we drag it, move it to the left so that this line disappears, and this comes right here. Okay, and the final one. Here we have it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and here we have our 7 slides, 7 seamless carousels for you. 4, 5, 6 and 7. So that's how you create a seamless carousel effect. Okay, so we are done.